Hi, my name's Kenzie and I'm committed to the University of Notre Dame. Yeah, so I started playing lacrosse when I think I was in first grade. I played for my rec team called Tribe. My dad got into it. My dad played lacrosse. He played for the University of Notre Dame and on the U.S. team, so he kind of got us into it, my sister and I. She started playing before me, so I just watched her grow, I guess. And then once I started watching her a lot, I said I wanted to be part of that too, so I picked up a stick.
Mackenzie started lacrosse probably first grade. She was pretty little. Her sister and she started around the same time. We didn't know she was in dance and gymnastics and didn't know how she would feel with lacrosse, but she was a ground ball hog and wanted to score all the time. So we knew it was a great fit for her and, continued on from there.
My sister and my dad, since she was older than me, she would go out in the backyard all the time, play catch with my dad, and I was always jumping on the trampoline, so I felt left out. So I think one day I was just like, why don't I try this too? So I got a stick and I practiced, and honestly, I don't even remember because it happened so many times. But yeah, we would pass in the backyard. It would start with just regular passing, and then we would play horse and we would shoot in the backyard and we would make everything in competition. So it was just really fun, and that's how I started, because I wanted to be like her.
If I had to tell someone about Kenzie, I would describe her as bright, smart, honest, very passionate about her craft, and because of that, she is always uplifting all of those around her and trying to help the next person to elevate their game and their craft, and really inspires all of the people around her. Kenzie is special beyond the stat sheet because she, of course, can do a lot of amazing things on the field. She scores a lot of goals, she has BTB shots, she has a lot of draw controls, but in my opinion, what sets her apart is her unselfish play and how she sets up her teammates for success. And that's been throughout the years, but especially this year. She led our team in assists and she assisted just about every player on the field. And I think that sets her apart and just makes it really special for the team. It builds their confidence and it shows how much she trusts them and wants to see them succeed. And that really built the team chemistry and confidence for our offense as a whole. So my first year with the Rassas girls was really special to see their bond on and off the field. And it was tough in a good way to see Madison go off to the next level and see how Kenzie would step into that new role, being here without her sister, but carrying on that legacy. And she really filled the shoes very well and took it on as her own. And you could see how much her sister impacted her along the way. And she became a similar leader to how her sister was when she was here.
Yeah, so when I was growing up, a lot of eyes were on my sister, so necessarily I don't know if I felt like I was in her shadow, but if I was, I got to learn from her and I watched her every move. We would always make jokes because she would learn how to do something, and the next day I was outside all day until I could learn to do the same thing. So I wouldn't say I was necessarily in her shadow, but I was growing from her and learning from her every day, which I think is more of a privilege than pressure. And I think when we got to high school, everyone was looking at the both of us. So it wasn't like a who's better, it was more of like a, wow, like look at the Rassas sisters. And that was our goal all along. We wanted to be recognized as two, not one versus the other. We wanted to be recognized as a pair.
Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me?
My girls, Madison and Kenzie, I think they're different. I think they're special. Of course, I'm mom, so I'm biased. But, they've had that drive since they were younger, and they had goals. And I think it was really important. My husband, myself, made sure that they knew it's not easy to reach those goals. So, putting in the work every day, listening to your coaches, listening to dad, getting out in the backyard when you didn't want to, all those little things mattered. And so, they continued and listened and, worked hard. Yeah, they've got a great IQ on the field, I think. I'm not an expert, but I think that's what sets them apart is their field sense. And I think they listened a lot to their father and their coaches and play selflessly, and I think that sets them apart. I think lacrosse definitely helped to bond them. They were playing on the same field, working together. They were driving to and from school together, to and from practice together. We were going to tournaments and doing overnights. I mean, they were together a lot. And, lacrosse, because they were playing the same sport and the same teams, definitely, got that extra time together, which is really important. So you saw that on the field when they got to play in high school. That was my favorite part, seeing them play together, and can't wait for them to do it again.
Yeah, so my senior year was super exciting. Obviously, it was hard to not have my sister by me because I was so used to that. So my junior year, I kind of got used to it. I kind of got into things. I had my teammates, which really helped me. So when I got to senior year, I felt like I had to step into a new role because I had to learn how to be the leader and not be like the follower or be told what to do, because I'm someone who likes to be told what to do and I just go out there and do it. So it was a different role for me to kind of step up and be a leader for the younger girls, because I think that's really important. And I saw the way that my sister led like me and the rest of the team when she was a senior, so I kind of wanted to do that too, and I wanted to be someone who everyone can go to or look up to. Recruiting was really stressful, a lot of the parts, but it was also fun. Like, I tell a lot of people when they ask me like how it went, it's fun to play on the field at tournaments, and you see like hundreds of college coaches watching you, and it's just really special. It's a really unique experience that I don't think a lot of people get.
Yeah, our history at Notre Dame is pretty long, pretty historic. I was a first-time Notre Dame grad in my family, which was pretty special. And then, on the Rassas side, their father played lacrosse at Notre Dame. Their grandfather played football, and their great-grandfather played football. They also have an uncle that played football there. So there's lots of legacy, and I think that's what drove them, or maybe made the ultimate decision to go to Notre Dame. There's, fourth generation doesn't happen very often, and I think that's going to be a really special thing for them to hold on to for the rest of their life.
I think Notre Dame was always in the back of my mind, and it was always an opportunity, and I never really thought, like when I was younger, it was always a dream and never something that I thought could actually happen. So when I hit high school, I was going through a recruiting process, and I was kind of exploring, and I wanted to compare other schools to Notre Dame because Notre Dame is what I knew so well. So when I went through recruiting, I was kind of just thinking, does Notre Dame doesn't have that maybe I could find somewhere else? And so when I was going through that, Notre Dame was just kind of always deep down the one that I wanted to go to.
Did I ever imagine my daughters would be going to Notre Dame? We brought them when they were younger, their first time on campus, and immediately they loved it. and they had goals to get there, and we encouraged them to look everywhere else, and they did. And there are lots of opportunities and lots of great, fabulous places. I think ultimately, like I said, those decisions were made by them, and we gave them the opportunity to, explore elsewhere or, continue at Notre Dame, and they got a great opportunity to do so.
Yeah, obviously my whole family went there, so it was really special for me to be able to even look there and have the opportunity to go to a place that's so special to me, a place where it's so grounded in faith, sports, and academics. So it kind of hit all three for me, but at the same time, it wasn't the only one, and I definitely was looking other places. I was trying to show myself that I didn't have to go there because my family went there. My family was really persistent on saying, you don't have to go there. It's not you have to go there. Like, I want you to make the choice for you. And I think a lot of people told me during my recruiting process, like, make a new choice, like, don't follow your family, don't do what everyone else is doing, like, make your own path. But at the end of the day, it was the path for me, and I kind of deep down always knew that it was the path for me. So
I think the pressure in raising successful girls just in general is making sure they have the confidence in what they're doing. So I think that was my role. Well, I didn't have the expertise to guide them with the lacrosse ins and outs and moves and whatnot. I wanted to make sure that they had the confidence. And I think that went a long way as the pressure built, and there were expectations, and there was recruiting, and always wanting to do their best and being in front of coaches and doing their best. And I when those free positions came and that was on the line, like, they had the confidence to do that. And so while they didn't always have the best day or the best game, that confidence that they could get there, they could do that, putting in that time and effort, I think maybe didn't alleviate the pressure, but maybe help them deal with it. And so as a parent, of course, I think I'm more nervous on the sidelines than they probably are in the game. We want them to always be their best and to shine, and for everyone to see exactly what they can do. So I guess the pressures of a parent, whether they're the number 2 in the country or they're striving for other goals, you just want them to succeed.
I think player rankings motivate me, but they also create pressure at the same time. Before I got ranked by Inside Lacrosse and all those other rankings, all I cared about was working hard, and I just wanted to prove myself. I wanted to get places where I knew I could get if I worked hard. So I wasn't really driven by being ranked or getting recognition from those kind of people. I just wanted to prove myself. But then once rankings came out and I was ranked number 2, that kind of added pressure, because it's now you're number 2. Well, you have to prove why you're number 2. Everyone's going to be looking at you and try to prove, oh, she's not number 2, but at the same time, you have to prove why. So it's kind of added pressure, because yes, I'm super humbled and I'm super grateful to be recognized as the number 2 player in the country, but at the same time, it's that much added pressure because that many more people are watching you.
Change from this burnout scene. Another time, another town, another everything. But it's always back to you.
The year prior, we lost in the championship, so we ended the season kind of on a low note. So this year, I think it was really important for all of us to just come together as a team. We all wanted it so bad. We all talked about it for weeks prior that we're gonna finish with a bang, we're gonna go out strong. And the team we played in the championship, we only won in overtime, and we had a lot of injuries and a lot of missed players in that game. So we really wanted to come out strong in that game, and I feel like we did exactly that.
and still push me back to you. Without you, yeah, I'm good without you.
From my time at visitation, I really want to keep with me all the friendships that I made and the teammates that I've made. This is such an awesome school, and it's such a pleasure to like go to the school every day and spend all my time here. So it was really special to find best friends that I can truly call my best friends, that will be my best friends for forever, especially my teammates. It didn't matter if you were a senior or a freshman, we were best friends no matter what. We spent so much time together. So it was really special, and I really hope to keep those connections throughout college and after that.
She's so passionate about the game, and that passion is so infectious and really carries out through her presence on the field and off the field. And I think it really impacts myself as a coach and my coaches around me and all of the players on the field.
What I'd want everyone to know about Kenzie is her commitment to others while on the field. While she's a great player, I'm really proud of her leadership and her mentoring and giving others the confidence on the field to do well. I saw that, especially as she got older and was an upperclassman at visitation, and heard it from others, saw it happen, and those, while they seem real little things, they were a big deal to others. And I think she's done that her whole life, and lifting up other teammates and whatnot. So I think I'd like people to know that while she's a great player, she's a great teammate too.
Something I'm just trying to prove to myself is that hard work actually does pay off. I know it's a cliche, but it really does. It really is true. Like, I worked hard so much during my recruiting process, and honestly, it's even harder to work now because I've already gotten to my dream school. I've already been ranked so high, so it's like finding that hard work and like getting that like drive in me to like keep working, even though I've already done so many things that my like dreams are. So finding that hard work to just still come outside every day, practice, get better, even though I feel like I've done what I can do, that's not the end. When I get to Notre Dame, I still want to work hard, and I still want to play, and I still want to do all those things. So it's really important to keep working hard.
Half time goes by, suddenly your eyes, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is